Hi, this is Steffi from The Makers, and I'm here to show you how to needle felt the fins on the Dolphin from the Makers box project July 2022, and it is box number 62. Yay, a dolphin. Now the fins are really thin, can you see? And to achieve that, and yet they're quite sturdy, so they're not flopping around. And to achieve this, I show you a nice technique, and it uses water-soluble paper. You of course will find this in your maker's box. You have more water-soluble paper than what you actually need. So if you cut it sparingly and economically, you will have some left over to go into your stash. And for this, you need to use the templates on the back of the instructions, and I'll show you with one. I do the top fin for you, or we do it together. Right, so here on the overhead camera, I've cut a little piece of water-soluble paper, and you will need your template. And I prefer using a blunt pencil. If you have, it's not that I'm lazy and can't be bothered to sharpen it. It is easier to use a blunt pencil because the sharp end doesn't get stuck in the it's quite a fibrous paper. And all I'm doing is I'm just drawing the line for the solid lines. I'm not drawing the dotted lines onto my water-soluble paper here. And that's all I need the instructions for. Then I'm laying this on top of my felting mat. Now, if you've got our earth mat, I actually quite like using the firmer base part, so not the soft top part, but the firmer base part, and lay this out on top of here. Take some of your grey wool, and then you're laying this out, and it looks like I can't fit it inside the shape, but I can eventually. But what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm felting it on, and then I'm trying to see if I can stab into the wool where the line shines through. In any case, I am going to, in a minute, fold the wispy ends inward. So I'm using very little amounts of wool, and then I'm finding my outer line, stab into it. So this time I'm being a little bit more precise. The main thing is that I am not felting the base of the fin at all. So I'm leaving the base wispy, and I want there to be wispy fibers sticking out at the bottom. So I'm leaving these unfelted. I'm felting across the what I imagine it there to be a line, but I'm not felting the fiber inward. When you felt flat on your mat, you have to make sure you always lift this off the mat regularly, or you'll fasten it on forever. And if you have got a felting needle tool like this one, this has got 5 needles, the Clover felting tool, love this. You can speed your work up by making a really nice smooth surface. Felt this down really well, only from one side, so you're only felting this one from one side. I'm just going to get that sharp pointy end done as well. Felt it down. If you only use a single needle, then you might eventually, when you get to the really fine parts, like smoothing it out really nicely, you could use a fine needle just to get a really nice smooth finish. When you have felted from one side to the fin, you take your sharp little scissors and you're going to cut around the edge really neatly. So cut the solid edge on both sides, and when you get to the wispy ends, you're going to cut across the base where you saw on the template the dotted line. So you're just going to cut across, but leaving the wispy ends wispy. So you've cut out the shape now, and now you're going to have to felt wool onto from the other side. So for now we've only felted from one side, and now we're felting from the other side. Again, felt only precisely around the edge where the water-soluble paper was drawn with a black line, and the base we're keeping wispy. So you're cutting, you're stabbing into the other side now, fastening the wool on. Get it fastened on first, Remember to lift it off your mat. Don't get it fastened onto the mat, only get the wool fastened onto the water-soluble paper. So lift it off, and then you can use either your multi-tool or just stab away with a single needle from both sides. So you can now turn it over if you wish and stab it from both sides repeatedly. Tuck these, keep the outer line nice and neat for now, but definitely leave that bit unfelted. So the bottom part of the fin we're keeping unfelted. Felt it down. This wool felts into a really smooth surface. So if you can't achieve that with a multi-tool, you will get the same result using a fine needle at the very end. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna show you. I've got a twisted fine needle here, so just keep felting into it. It takes just a little bit longer. The reason why I'm using this multi-tool is because it's faster. As you can see, it works really, really well. I can highly recommend that tool, and it works on our earth-friendly felting mat, and also on our eco mat. With the other multi-tools, like the 7 needle felting tool, the blue one, you will have to use a brush mat to do the same thing. So you can do that, but you need to use a brush mat. It's not half as nice, the feeling of felting it, because the fiber will get so dense that even the 7 needle felting tool and the brush mat are not the most ideal tool. So this one is much more satisfying to get the felted down really smoothly. So once you've got it down to a really nice smooth felt, the water soluble paper has completely disappeared, you can't see it at all anymore, then you're going to take your scissors again and you're going to cut this line really precise again. So you just cut the wispy fibers off. You're not cutting the water soluble paper, you're just cutting it and neatening it up, so you've got a nice crisp fin here. And then these wispy fibers, as we do with so many of our projects, you broaden them out, you sit them onto your project, and you felt into these to fasten your fin on. Now of course you have to make one top fin, and then you're also going to make 2 side fins and 2 tail fins. So the tail fins are needle felted separately, and then they get attached to the tail to the side to make one big tail fin. And that's basically the technique of how you make these really neat, thin, paper thin almost, fins from water soluble paper, an extra fine Australian merino batch. And ideally one of these works really well. Anyway, enjoy. Hope to see lots of fins on the dolphins as they jump out of the water. Bye.